We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
Wack.
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
So
They killed him or he died in there?
No, they shut down Death Row. He on the main line now.
Oh, because y'all don't do death row in California.
Everybody on Death Row is on main lines now, level 4s and shit.
Oh yeah, y'all don't got the death penalty.
No, we don't.
So what did the dude do though?
Oh, it gets real interesting. Wait, Brock.
He killed a white woman.
Wait. They saying he killed a white woman, but it gets better. Oh, it gets better.
Wait. Stop, bro. Come on, man. Look, you say he did 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He was 20 years
okay.
in.
We talking about 04, bro. We ain't talking about 1874, bro.
Right.
Don't matter what color she is. He killed a human being, a female. Is what he killed. Right? Y'all with this white shit and all this shit. I know a bunch of niggas in there for killing black women. Y'all cut the shit, bro. Like for real.
So they
no cap. Y'all gotta go with that shit, bro. It's a time and place for that shit. Y'all do it so much. Y'all that Umar nigga that y'all kind of water it down. Y'all make everything about race. That shit be crazy to me. I'm like, bro, it's a woman.
Well, that's how they described it, from what I understand.
Oh wow!
No, that's how the story described it.
That's how the story described it. I don't get it.
But it's a war. He killed the race,
I
right?
agree with you.
I get you, Wack.
When
it's
I
like
read
you don't have to.
That's how they said the story. So I
bro, I swear to God.
That makes
when
sense.
they make everything and tie race to it, it waters down the real situation that's really about race.
I agree with you, but this is kind of like drug involved. So
the nigga Dr. Umar said Diddy was only in jail because he black.
That's some bullshit right there, Wack.
What is you talking about?
Listen, this nigga said, Umar ain't just say that. Umar tried to say that they locked Diddy up because he was about to create some political party for black people.
Oh, get out of here.
I'm dead at, and he said this to college students. The
Crazy,
dumbest shit I think I heard in my fucking life. And said R. Kelly, Diddy, and all of them went to jail because they was about to do some powerful shit with black people. I don't know.
That's
crazy,
bro.
That shit.
Yeah. But see, that type of talk waters down the real issues that is about race. All black. Like, come on, nigga. Like,
everything ain't all black.
Everything
ain't Diddy up because he was suspecting whatever. Hey, speaking of that shit, hey, Wack, remember that custom pastor you had on your floor? I think he came like in the late night.
Hell yeah.
The ladies brought it. One of my brothers.
The ladies brought it. Did y'all hear about this nigga?
No,
what happened?
Yes, Cal. Right?
Yeah, this nigga
Did he have a dick in the mouth?
Wait, what?
Yeah, this nigga. Yeah, this nigga was doing sex games with his wife, and his wife
Wow.
put the strap on, and he sucked the strap on,
Wow.
and he a
That's
pastor.
intense. That's
How y'all know
intense.
that? How that even come out?
Yeah.
Because so him and his wife is on the outs, and his wife is telling it, and then he put a video. There's a video out with him, and I ain't seen the video, but there's a video out with him doing it that the wife put out, and then he did a video himself saying that it's true, and he said it's just one of them freaky things me and the wife used to do.
Yeah, nigga, nah.
Yes,
Yeah,
he said.
yeah. I don't give a fuck if it's real or simulated. You suck the dick. That's it.
Yeah,
It's
We
a
don't,
wrap.
we don't, we don't, we don't even play. We don't even play like that.
Simulated dicks count too.
Where this bond
Yo, simulated dicks just took me.
simulated dicks is crazy.
Nigga, you get put off over here on this side if you take a picture with a big ass ice cream cone. We ain't playing none of that goofy gay shit, nigga. That
Yeah,
gay shit up out of here,
man.
nigga.
And was bugged out. He used to go at gays and shit like that. It would make it retarded. And what was crazy is usually a lot of them cats that be so anti-gay and lesbian and
Be
stuff
the
like
Rock,
that.
gayest niggas.
Yup,
Rock,
yup.
Yeah.
Rock. I
What?
did it, Rock. I did it.
What?
He cracked. I could today. I said I'm
You
good.
talking about Scar Stewart's wife?
Oh no, I fucked over her bad.
Oh yeah, I can
Sunday,
tell.
I fucked her.
I
I
already know.
fucked over her bad.
You want to know how I know?
Hey,
Oh,
what you
Listen,
anyway,
do with
tell
her,
this other
Wack?
story.
What
Go
you do
ahead.
with her?
What?
I did it, nigga. I trolled Willie D till he responded.
Ah, shit.
Legendary.
What Willie D say?
Legendary.
That
What he said?
nigga responded. He didn't want to say my name, and he said, "Fuck it, Wack100." Yeah, I said it. Hey, I said, "Oh, this is
Send it to me. What
this is
you talking about
motherfucking."
to the big U shit?
Yeah, but he came and did a solo, but just him. I said, "Oh shit, I got him."
Y'all boys might as well go on sit down, bro.
I got him. I said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
why
I
wouldn't he
got
sit
him.
down why wouldn't he sit down
I
with
got him."
Well, I could sit down with him.
No, I didn't say Wack
The
would do it.
fact
I'm
that
saying
I
about
got
you.
Willie D to motherfucking what is this shit?
I gotta hear what he said though. Come on.
And then he started going in on some other old ass Houston nigga who started saying, "Nigga, you gotta respond. You gotta respond.
Send it to me, man.
You gotta respond." He went in on this. Send me this shit. I said, God, that nigga did not want to say my name, and he said, "Fuck it, Wack100." Shit.
You only said something about the nigga on what? You only said something about him on here, right?
No, I ran a whole thing on it. I pulled his paperwork.
Oh,
What the
shit.
fuck? Well, no,
Well,
I
that'll
ran.
do it.
He said I pulled this
I,
paperwork.
I
That's all
pulled
it
his
take
work.
right there.
all right.
Nigga, you was looking at 20 years and got 12 months in a day. That's a
Oh
TI
Wow.
yeah.
sentence. Nigga. What's going
You
on?
need to
Wow.
see the one day.
Why the
I
fuck he do
always
that?
scratch my head.
That don't even sound
There we
right.
go, right here.
When you hear that,
Whenever
TI
you
in a
hear that,
day,
that guy, it ain't right. He was looking at a dub. It's up top, yo, Brock. The nigga got weak and said it. I said, "Oh shit." I done got Willie D.
hold on, let me see.
He
Can
didn't
y'all put?
want to say it either.
Hey Rose, you in this bitch?
He started going in on some old nigga though, cause they like, "Nigga, you gotta respond, nigga." That nigga said, "Fuck Houston, fuck LA, fuck New York, fuck Arizona. Nigga, I ain't gotta respond for no goddamn state I ain't got no ownership in."
Who said that?
He
He
started
said,
going ham.
Willie D.
Oh, this
Willie
nigga got
D.
Willie D dissing the whole city, man. Hold on,
He
man.
dissed everybody. He said, "I respond for the people. Fuck the state." I swear to God.
You done got Willie
I
D
got
on
him.
his body, man.
I said, "I got him. I
You
got
know
this
Willie D
nigga."
about 70 now, man. You need to leave Willie D alone, man.
I said, "I got him."
You done got Willie D on the
Now,
internet, man.
Willie D might be about 58. He ain't
Yeah,
60.
something like that. Yeah, he like 50, something like that. Yeah.
Jay Prince ain't number 60. He ain't older than Jay.
Jay like 60, 65. Say
No,
you're
he's
chilling.
60. He
Easy.
just turned 60.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Hey, yeah, Willie ain't too far though.
Yeah, he about 58. He right behind him.
That nigga, y'all niggas is acting a fool on this motherfucking internet.
Uh, yo,
You know
somebody
what?
gonna play the content up top?
Yeah, it's a
Just come in
timestamp.
for a couple minutes. I
It's a
don't know. Bro, Rosetta, I don't know about none of
it's
that. I know it's first
it's
couple minutes. Just play the first. Let it start. Play the first couple minutes because that's what you gonna hear.
okay.
That
you know.
I said, oh shit.
Back in November, my homeboy, Jay Prince, invited me to his birthday party. I accepted the offer, number one, because that's my homie. Number two, it's a big deal. It was his 60th birthday. He asked me to be there, knowing that he would not have if I wasn't somebody important to him. I knew it was a big deal for him. So I went to Belize to support him. I'm not a water type person. I don't like boats and stuff, but I went there for him. While there, I saw Big U. Video comes out about what's going on in Belize. And this dude decides to make a video trying to put me on blast and, some other folks on. In fact, y'all know it is, Wack100, man. He makes a video to try to put me on blast, right?
Head sport.
Dude reads my indictment, my federal indictment from 2009, calls me a snitch. If you know anything about the streets, you know that when a person gets called a snitch, that's a really low blow. And it's the type of stain that you don't want on your name. So when somebody says that, that's a serious accusation. Now, he arrived to this conclusion because in his mind, I could have received up to 20 years, but I only did a year. So in his mind, that means I must be a snitch. I had to tell him something.
A year and a day, nigga.
Now, some of y'all, a lot of y'all really don't know me. So let me break it down for you. I'm 58 years old. I've been in Houston most of my life. I lived in Azerbaijan, in another country, like on the Caspian Sea for 10 years. I lived in Paris for about 6 months. But most of my time has been in Houston. And you can't find one person anywhere. And I've been in the streets and I've done some real dirt in the streets. You can't find one person who can say that Willie D is a snitch. You never heard that in your life. So when he said it, it was so preposterous to me. I was like, it's disrespectful, but we're in the same business. I'll holler at him when I see him. No big deal, we men, we just, we have a conversation. When I see him, we'll have a conversation, no big deal. We'll get around to it. In the interim of me getting around to it, this dusty ass nigga from Houston decides to go, well, he's not from Houston, he's from somewhere else. I think he's from Galveston or somewhere. But he decides to go on a full-out blitz, being disrespectful towards me, talking down on my name. Willie D need to answer Wack. He need to say something. He making Houston look bad. Nigga, fuck Houston. Fuck LA, fuck Chicago, fuck New York, fuck Arizona, fuck all that shit where my people are dying and we ain't got no money, we ain't got no power, we don't own shit. This man is out here right now, rewriting history, rolling back civil rights 60 years. And you talking about Houston proud, this and that, man. Say, man. Now, that don't mean fuck the people in Houston. That's my people. My people is my people. I love Houston. I love the people.
Too late.
I got family in LA. I got family in New York. My daughter lives in New York. I got family damn near all over this country. So it's never disrespect to the people. But the city that we don't own these airports, we don't run these federal buildings, we don't run these courts, we don't run law enforcement, we don't run none of this shit. You think I'm going to crash out for something I can't leave to my children? For something that does not affect me in any type of way? That sounds like something a youngster would do. When I was a child, I behaved as a child. When I became a man, I started behaving like a man. And I put those childish ways aside. This dude decides he want to talk shit about me. Somebody who is fully accomplished, who, if not for my contributions along with my fellow bandmates, Brad, Scarface, Bushwick Bill, Reddy Red, Lil J, we might still be one of those cities waiting in line, waiting for our turn to get in the rap game. Now, you can say what you want to say, but we started it. You put it in your raps. I put it on the map. Now, this dude, let me show you this uncivilized mutt. Let me show you what I'm talking about, fam. Look at this nigga. This sucker, every day, gets online with his crippled ass cane and talks down on everybody in Houston. Every rapper in Houston, every male rapper in Houston, he gets online and talk down on. He got something slick to say about everybody. Who is this nigga? Nobody, a nothing ass nigga. But let him tell it. He a bad motherfucker. Let him tell it. He's a gunner. Nigga, I do it. I go there. I do it. I do. Woo, 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 woo. All that tough talk. Like children do, youngsters do. When you've done it already, when your record is documented, it's like I said, they got your record in the store, you fucking clown. They got my record downtown. You don't have to brag about it and you don't want to brag about it. It is what it is. And if a sucker want to find out, all they got to do is stick their neck out. So he gets online every day and got something negative to say about every rapper in Houston. Like he's some type of moral authority. Like somebody made him the hip hop police in H-Town. He's some type of moral authority. He always in somebody else's business. Just like a lot of these dudes out here on the internet. They got something to say about everybody's business. Always speaking on shit that ain't got nothing to do with him. He just made a video talking down on Michael 5,000 watts. Say what you want to say about Michael 5,000 watts, but he made his contribution. Ain't none of us perfect. We all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God and our parents' expectations. So ain't none of us perfect. All of us got blemishes on our record. But to wake up every day and your motivation be to talk down on other black men, that's a special type of hypocrisy when you try to uphold yourself as somebody who is a uniter. You try to pretend to be a uniter, but you really are a divider. He got something to say about everybody's business. Look at the background. This sucker got a damn air conditioner in the window. That's what he mad about. That's why he mad. He mad because he didn't do nothing with his chance. I don't know this nigga from a hole in the ground. I've been in the game 35 years as a professional getting money. Before that, I was in the game 7 years doing rap battles, going from south side to the north side and back and forth. I'm in clubs and everything, night after night, trying to get on. The music that you hear in the clubs today, the music you hear in the clubs today, the rap music you hear in the clubs today, a big part of it was Willie D. Because you know what Willie D did that some of y'all didn't do? Willie D went up to them DJs and said, play that record or else. Now that ain't no disrespect to the DJs, because we need y'all. But understand, man, we had to get them records played. If the DJ didn't play those records, we couldn't have been able to move. We wouldn't have been able to do it. Somebody had to do it, man. So I did it. I took it upon myself. I need this record played, man. I'm gonna lose my job. You wanna lose your job or you wanna lose your teeth? My shit is documented, man. Don't wait till I'm, not in the streets every day and knocking fools out on a daily basis and, handling business and running companies and all this stuff to try to all of a sudden think, oh, I think he wounded. I think he a little weak. Let me go try him. You gonna lose, sucker. I'm on an entire different level. The way I move is on an entire different level. I address situations and issues at my convenience, not yours. When I get ready to address something, that's when I address it. I don't work for you, chump. Who the hell are you? I've been in this game 35 years. I done asked a few people who done put the work in, who do they know you? No, I ain't never heard that nigga in my life. I ain't never heard him in my life. But he on the internet trying to be tough and misleading the youth. See, that's my biggest issue with a lot of these dudes. They are misleading the youth. The youth thinks that every single time you have a problem with somebody, you need to run on the internet and air them out. I wasn't even going to address this on the internet. I wasn't even going to address you, sucker. Because I already know you a sucker. I already know you doing it for content. I already know that. You trying to use my name. You can't make money without saying my name. I looked at your views. You get more views when you talk about Willie D. So you just trying to get some views and get some money. You trying to get some shine. You trying to come up off another man's name. You a po hustler. That's what we call niggas like you. a po hustler. You the type of dude that sit back and watch another dude what he got. And you try to think of ways to get it from him, not get it with him, or have him to show you how to get it. If you wanted some game, if you wanted to get some subscribers, I could have helped you out. You could have reached out and I could have told you how to do it as opposed to trying to come up against me. I could have showed you how to get off them 7,000 subscribers you got. I could have showed you how to do it. But now you got in your feelings, you got emotional and thought you're gonna come at the big dog. Well, the big dog still bite. And it's a vicious ass bite. It ain't nothing tender. Your ass gonna bleed when I bite. So trying to call yourself a unifier while at the same time being divisive is counterproductive. It's an oxymoron. You can't claim to be a unifier and a divider at the same time. You can't claim to care about Houston and at the same time do things to try to destroy Houston. You got a problem with Slim Thug? Call Slim Thug. He ain't hard to find. You can walk up on Slim Thug because Slim be everywhere. He ain't hiding like you. You got a problem with Lil Kiki? Call Kiki and tell Kiki what's up. Hey man, this is the problem. You got a problem with Michael Fire? Call him. You can't because they don't know who the fuck you are. You are a nobody in the grand scheme of things in hip hop. You ain't did nothing. You are a legend in your own mind. The only people who are following you are people who don't know. Now, I'm not gonna shit on all your subscribers because I'm sure some of them just don't know and some of them trying to see what's going on. But the rest of y'all can eat a fat one. Y'all just like them. This is the only way dudes like this dude right here, the only way dudes like this dude right here can have any type of voice is if it's other dudes who think like him. It's other dudes who carry themselves in an anti-man fashion. Let me ask y'all something, fam. What do you call a person who is always in somebody else's business? What do you call that person? Messy. Messy. You got a lot of messy dudes on the internet. They don't bring nothing of value to the table. They bring nothing of value to the community. They are not builders. They are destroyers. They bring nothing positive. All they bring is their bitterness, their anger. Because of their shortcomings, they sit around and try to target other black men who have done something, who have made a name for themselves, who are moving forward. They use other black men's names every day. That's all they talk about is other black men every day. Now, I'm not saying that black men who are in positions of power and who have status are above reproach. I'm not saying that these black men, including myself, cannot be criticized. But to try to criticize me when you are at the same time being divisive and you're doing things that are anti-productive, while at the same time you're acting like you are pretending to bring value. You are pretending to help somebody. How are you helping? Let me ask you something, sucker. How are you helping the community by talking down on rappers? How did that help? How does that help the community? How are you helping the community by being in every damn body's business? Anybody got a deal? It went bad. Yeah, man, he a sucker because he made this. Man, he kept the money. See, you know, Houston ain't big enough. You know, yeah. Cause let me tell you, man, let me cripple ass nigga, you better sit down somewhere for your ass fall down somewhere. Always talking about gunplay. We know you can't fight. We know that for a fact. This right here, we know you can't handle that. And talking about gunplay, who can't do gunplay? This nation leads the world in gunplay. Little kids, 5-year-olds can squeeze triggers. You ain't proving nothing by squeezing a trigger. That don't make you tough. You might be tough if you had some hands, but we know you ain't got no hands. Yeah, you got hands. You got hands to hold that damn crutch, that damn stick that you have. That's it. Talking all tough, talking about how everybody deals with this and that. Got something slick to say about Rap-A-Lot all the time. Talking about Rap-A-Lot. Yeah, you know, cause Pimp C, R.I.P. Pimp C. Pimp C wouldn't be fucking with you talking down. He wouldn't fuck with you. That was my partner. That was my little brother. Pimp C wouldn't fuck with you. I know that for a fact. If he did in the past, he wouldn't right now, not the way you moving. I know that for a fact. Pimp C ain't have no problem picking sides. And we all know what side he would have picked if he was still here. Man, yeah, cause you know, I got out, man. See, I'm in jail. I'm making calls. You know, I'm making calls in jail. And I'm making the call, you know, in jail. I'm in jail, you know, they trying to figure out who is this nigga in jail making calls, and woo. And you know, and I get home, man, I find out they trying to take Pimp C song. We had a verse from Pimp C and Rap-A-Lot, you know, Red coming and tell us we can't put the song out. And I'm like, what? Nigga, we real, nigga. We real out here. We real. We some real niggas up, man. We hurt, man. I'm like, man, you don't know, boy. Man, shut up. If you so real, why you let Jay take your music? And you ain't do nothing about it. If you so real, you a hitter. Hit. No, you didn't hit. You winning. You get. You got raped. If we ought to believe your side of the story. You so hard. He's so hard. He's so real. But he let another man take something from him, and he didn't give him the business. And we supposed to believe 20, 30 years later, you real. What you gonna do, what you would have done. Let me explain something to y'all, man. There's a lot of dudes talking slick about me right now on the internet. That's what happened when you become one of the big dogs. They gonna target you. But it's only on the internet because I know and they know they would never run up on me with that mess.
That was it.
He can say what he want. That nigga somebody. You talked about him 45 minutes, and the nigga let me trigger him to do it. Good work. Yeah, that's good work right there. Nigga started on me and ended up on a whole nother nigga. You can say that other nigga invoice, he old. That nigga talk old school like a motherfucker.
Right, called him a giant turkey.
Church
Yeah, sucker.
sucker. Why you let Jay take your music? Oh, you do know this nigga. Who is this nigga? I'm trying to figure out who he is. You must know him. Where Brock at? Who the dude he talking about, Brock?
I'm literally trying to see who he is. That was crazy though, because if you don't fuck with the nigga, you just did the biggest promo run for the nigga
Hey,
possible.
hey,
That was crazy. You put the nigga picture up. Now you got a nigga looking for the nigga shit. Oh no, I never heard of the dude though. I don't even know who he talking about. I had to go click on the video to go see what the face looked like.
yeah, I never seen that nigga right there.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought he
I
was
don't
talking
know.
about Freddie.
I'm trying to see if I can figure out who that is, but I don't know who the fuck that nigga is.
Why I had to go Google Willie D, y'all? I ain't gonna hold you. I really had
Oh,
to.
that's crazy. That don't even make sense.
I didn't want to fucking Willie. I'm so sorry. Damn, niggas get mad and start telling everything. You right, Chad Brett. She said then he dropped a dime on the DJs. Oh shit. Somebody in the Matrix?
That nigga said, your record's in the store, mine's down at downtown. Nigga, your record's in the store too. Nigga, what you talking? Who is this dude he talking about? Got to be the rapper.
Yeah, because he kind of lost me. So he did switch people in his rant. Because I was like, but when did what? I was really lost for a second. Like,
Yeah, he
wait.
didn't segue that good.
Yeah, okay. So he did switch people. Okay. Because I was like, damn. You know it's bad when a nigga just start making up shit. Don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
They like Wack ain't from Houston. They like this nigga
You
lying his
got
ass.
8 months and a day, nigga. And a day is what makes it ugly.
He got to break down the paperwork because he ain't say nothing too much about the paperwork. I got it now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't say nothing about the paperwork. He just said that's a bad jacket to get. So I mean, you got to address it.
No, you know
So
what? Because he know we ride his baby. Yeah, he know we had his shit. That nigga was looking at 20 years.
Yeah, that's the part where that threw me off. That's what the first thing you said. Like y'all said he had 20 years and he only did one. I don't like that.
Yeah, 12 months in a day.
niggas say, you know, niggas on the internet. I mean, I'm gonna just say it. Wack 100. We all know it. We all know it.
I
Niggas
said
say, y'all know what I'm talking
diabolical.
about. Wack 100.
I said
Fuck LA.
diabolical.
Fuck Houston. Fuck everywhere. That our
I
people
love
are
Houston.
going through turmoil.
I
That
love
nigga going
Houston.
crazy.
I love it.
That
Yeah.
nigga going crazy on that. That nigga got
I
Willie
said
D
good
trolling
work.
out his money. That's
I said
crazy.
good work.
Stop trolling our legends, Wack. Leave my legends alone, man. Leave the city alone, man.
Oh,
That
shit.
nigga got my legends on the internet doing all out of crazy, all out of character shit. I don't like this shit, man. Leave my Houston legends alone, man.
I
He
ain't do
said
it. I ain't did that.
Did he say he
I
needed to
fucked
stay
him.
seated before he fall down somewhere?
I mean, you always sending me that music. You always sending me that music. So that's why I'm saying I always thought you was a fan. I
No,
ain't,
no, you
you know what I'm
missing the
saying, the
point,
music.
bro. I fucked them all up. When they was down there in November, they literally at the table, him, CJ Mack, Jay Prince, Big U, and two other niggas going over with Jay Prince wants CJ Mack and Willie D to do when it come to me on the internet. Literally while they're having a meeting, a back door is right there, call and tell me. We go live right then. I say they down there in Belize having a meeting right now. This nigga want Willie D and CJ Mack to stick his nose over here in Wack100 business. The nigga hit me and said, Wack, all them niggas just jumped up on the table looking around talking about something ain't right here. How you know? So he waited 2 months to even do the Big U interview. That was supposed to happen down there. But because I exposed what I knew, it would have looked like I really knew. Not knowing that my back door was there telling me everything they doing, responding to, they could not figure it out. They couldn't figure it out. So it threw their whole shit off.
That shit
It threw
crazy.
everything off. It threw everything off. I said, he doing it right. He said, right now, Wack, I'm watching him, listening to him. I said, we finna go like, he said, you gonna fuck him up. When I went live and started reading Willie D paperwork, talking about, nigga, you niggas way down there in Belize, supposed to be on some mob boss type shit with your back door nigga that ran the motherfucking info, you greedy ass niggas. Willie D, you went down, so you gonna let this nigga pull you into this shit. And I start going over his work. He said, them niggas got to looking around trying to figure it out. They knew somebody told me because it's happening in real time. CJ Mack got away from it. I see he just like, I'm cool on it. This nigga already know it's too close. Willie D jumped straight out the window. Bro, did you get that clip? That nigga Big, you better learn how to shut the fuck up. You heard that other
What
clip?
happened, Wack?
Which clip?
Oh my God.
Which clip, man? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
let me give it. Hey yo, he playing himself. It's stupid. It's gonna have y'all going crazy. This nigga.
God damn, man.
I always have to tell him, yo, bro, you gotta be quiet on this one. Cause you be saying shit and you forget what you said. You'll fuck the play up. Oh shit. This should take us into we run this clip and convo it takes us later on sometime. This nigga burned out. Whoever got all to run this clip is nigga crazy. Telling on himself. Lying. He just be forgetting his lies. That nigga said Nipsey got killed. We was like 100 cars deep. Nigga, we flew down there to the murder scene, pulled up, then another clip come out. Y'all talking about me about Nipsey. I wasn't even in town when it happened. I said, oh, this nigga right here, dumb as a box of rocks.
This shit crazy. Niggas be talking too damn much.
You want me to play the clip up top, Wack?
Yes.
Okay.
Ask me to act like your contracts were sold out to me that you had on Nipsey, and you wanted me to go attack Nipsey's estate after his death for 30%.
Where were you? Where were you the first time somebody accused you of being involved in Nip's murder?
We got the call. We text messages, boo, said something was a shooting on Slauson at Nipsey shop. Then about 15, 20 minutes later, everybody's phone was going crazy. Almost all the homies is together. Everybody's phone blowing up. Nip got hit, Nip got hit. We flying up there. We fly up there and we see the scene.
Hold on, my thing left.
What happened?
My audio left the club deck. I gotta go out and come back in.
I'm like, Rosetta, I ain't enough of these niggas leaving. Okay? They keep leaving.
I know you ain't left. I'm start it all over. Hold on, give me a sec.
Okay, well, in the meantime, between y'all, welcome to Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya. Ping up and share the room. If y'all can't be petty and toxic here, I honestly don't know where the fuck you can go. Okay, we about to get into this audio. We've been hearing some shit. I had to Google who the hell Willie D was. Then he started saying people were shucking and jiving and knobbing and conniving. And I was like, what the fuck? Then we found out that nigga had like 20 years. Then he said he only did a year, but now I did. Then we got this audio where Big U said we was there, but we wasn't there, but we was there in proxy of being there after we lied and said we wasn't there. So we about to get into that part.
I want you to address this, Big U. Did you not ask me to act like your contracts were sold out to me that you had on Nipsey, and you wanted me to go attack Nipsey's estate after his death for 30%?
Where were you? Where were you the first time somebody accused you of being involved in Nip's murder?
We got the call. We text messages, boo, said something was a shooting on Slauson at Nipsey shop. Then about 15, 20 minutes later, everybody's phone was going crazy. Almost all the homies is together. Everybody's phone blowing up. Nip got hit, Nip got hit. We flying up there. We fly up there and we see the scene.
Eugene Henley, aka Big U, may have just made the biggest mistake in his life. It's no secret that Big U has a tumultuous past, that of which includes rumors of Big U being deeply involved with the passing of Nipsey Hussle. March the 13th of this year makes 6 years since the death of Nip, whose life was taken in front of his Marathon store by Eric Holder. Ever since the death of Nipsey, Big U's name has been attached to the murder like the jump man on a pair of Jordans.
Music world is mourning Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle, who was killed in a shooting in Los Angeles. Hussle was shot multiple times yesterday in a parking lot outside his clothing store. 2 other men who were also shot are in stable condition today. Police are looking for the suspect. Hussle rose to stardom with self-released mixtapes in the mid-2000s. His debut album, Victory Lap, was just nominated for Best Rap Album at the Grammys in February. The artist also spoke and rapped about his time with the notorious Crips gang as a teenager. The LAPD tweeted the rapper was scheduled to meet with police leaders today to discuss ways to stop gang violence. Fellow artists are all paying tribute to Hussle on social media. John Legend said he just saw Hussle on Thursday, tweeting, "He's utterly stunned that he's gone too soon." Hussle was 33 years old and the father of 2, and everybody that knew him said he was different than anybody they had met. Ava DuVernay calls him bright, genuine, forward-thinking. She'll remember the beauty he saw in his community. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Rihanna says it doesn't make any sense. My spirit is shaken by this. His music was really, really life-changing, game-changing, and he was very well respected. So this is a huge loss in the community.
To keep it all the way 100, some of the behavior that Big U has displayed was very suspicious, all the way up to the point of Big U laughing when someone mentioned Nip on his IG Live.
What you waiting on, though? You don't know what you waiting on, though. What you waiting on? You got to tell us what you waiting on. Damn, my mama broke you with a justice for Nip.
The fact of the matter is, rather than Big U just keep his mouth closed, he would take to social media on several different occasions, making suspect comments. However, a more detailed look into Nip's murder took place during Black Sam's interview with Big Boy. It was in this interview that Black Sam would reveal never before heard details that revolved around Nipsey losing his life. Like the old saying goes, common sense isn't common, and if you don't have anything good to say, keep your words to yourself, as what should have been the case with Big U. After months of going silent, Big U would finally resurface on the Live with Willie D YouTube channel for an in-depth interview. During this interview, Big U would say some of the stupidest shit imaginable. When it comes to Eric Holder, Big U would state that Eric never left the scene and came back. Then, in the very same breath, Big U would say that Eric Holder did leave.
I know what it...
I swear, man, you can't make this shit up.
Something else that didn't make sense to me, the hit didn't make sense to me, because who takes this girl on a hit? And who goes, if you're going to go do a hit, if it is a hit, if you're going to go do a hit, who goes to confront the guy? He already know, I'm finna do this dude. Who goes to confront the guy, leave, and then come back?
No, you got it wrong. He never left.
Well, they say he went to the car or something.
No, sir. See, and that's where people get it messed up, and that's where it get convoluted. They had words.
Right.
He went into Master Burgers and ordered a burger. Ordered a burger after they had words, okay, and sat in there on camera, walking around, and you can see the derangeness in his head. He sat in there with his shirt off. Then walked out. So he didn't leave like they make you think. He had words with Nip, left, changed his clothes, and came back. That's all untrue and unfactual. I didn't even know the facts of it till Street Gangs. Alonzo did it, and the brother had words with Nip, from my understanding, because my big homeboy cousin Kerry was there. He's the one who got shot in the ass. He's one of the ones who got shot, and dude left. Stopped, go to order some food or had whatever he did, sat in there, and then left and went and did what he did. Left and changed, went to the car and came back and shot bro.
What makes this statement so erroneous and completely false is that the whole shit was captured on video. Another lie Big U would spew out of his mouth was that Khaled was actually his friend and not Nip's, alluding to the fact that he didn't have a problem with Khaled coming to the hood, when it's actually documented that he didn't have a relationship with Khaled until after Nip was killed.
That was also the rumor that perhaps you were involved because Nip brought Khaled to the hood or something like that.
Which is so funny when Khaled was my friend, and
that didn't make sense to me.
It still don't make sense.
There's a lot of big politics getting into with certain people. Hussle had DJ Khaled in the hood, and Hussle frontline that, and we felt like certain people didn't like that.
Big U would actually expose his hand. It's a known fact that the little homies were looking up to Nip in the hood, which in turn Big U didn't like. Numerous people from the hood have already spoke on how Big U felt played because in his mind, Nip was inferior to him. In fact, Big U would regurgitate those exact same words during the Willie D interview.
Body in their neighborhood without there being consistent conflict. You understand what I'm saying? And Nip is in fact a baby. He wasn't my equal. Him know his brother was my equal at that time or any other time.
That, however, wouldn't be the last fuck up that Big U would make. During the same interview, Big U would claim to have been 100 deep and rushed to the scene of Nip's murder.
From there, we actually was on 6th Ave with 100 cars. We got all the streets blocked. We waiting on UK to come out the house. Everybody's phone blowing up. Nip got hit, Nip got hit. We flying up there. We fly up there, and we see the scene.
But at the same time, in August of last year, while live on IG, Big U claimed not to be in town the day of Nip's murder.
Y'all was accusing me of shit that I ain't even do. And what's funny, I wasn't even in town. So figure that one out. But I ain't gonna address this shit.
If you do the math, Nip's management contract with Big U had come to an end. Not long after that is when Nip would be killed.
So I signed him to it. It was signed to a 10-year production contract. We started in.
Yeah, love. This shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy, boy.
Yo,
Hey, Wack, when you say,
yo, did you stop?